Hey lovely peeps, in this TeachLaw revision video we're going to look at BTEC Applied Law Unit 3 revision for police powers detention. Now we have got the other police powers on our channel, so make sure you try and find those videos for arrest and stop and search. Now police powers is the unseen element. Within the scenario there'll be 3 police powers issues. You need to define and apply each issue, referring to statute, and then conclude if the police's behaviour is unlawful. Now in detention we're going to look at detention time limits. So section 41 of PACE tells us that initially an individual can only be held for 24 hours without charge. Now, if the police do want to extend that by 12 hours, so up to 36 hours in total, they can do that under section 42, but a senior officer must agree to this or authorise it. Then what they can do is they can extend it to a further 96 if a magistrate agrees. Now, when you're in detention, you've got certain rights under Code of Practice C. So under Code of Practice C, the custody officer has to inform you of your rights and make sure they're upheld. They have to review the detention after 6 hours and then every 9 hours after that. They're the custodian while you're there. You also, under Code C, have the right to consult the actual codes of practice. You have the right to adequate food and drinks and meals and water and drinks. A right to a heated, well-lit, clean and ventilated cell. 8 hours continuous rest. Doesn't mean you have to sleep, but you still have a continuous rest. Now, other detention rights you've got come from section 56 of PACE. So this is the right to inform someone of your arrest, so basically a phone call. This can be delayed for up to 36 hours if it's authorised by a senior officer, and the reasoning is that they believe that you are going to allow the interfering or harming of witness or evidence. Under section 58 of PACE, they can also delay your right to legal advice for those same reasons. So under Code of Practice C, we've got interview rights. So there should be a caution at the start of every interview, and there should be a caution read after every single breaks. They can only interview you for 2 hours, then you've got to have a break. Code of Practice E and F says the interview must be recorded and 2 copies must be made. If you are aged between 10 to 17 or a vulnerable person, so somebody that is considered vulnerable, you have to have an appropriate adult in the interview with you. This comes from section 57 of PACE. Then we've got the fact that the police can't use torture or repression to gain evidence. This is under section 76 and 78 of PACE. And then finally, you have got the right to silence, but you've got to be advised that if you remain silent, it could be used against you in court because you have no innocent explanation for what has happened. Hopefully this has been useful. Let us know in the comments if you found this useful. Like and follow TeachLaw for more revision.